All eyes on Elsa coming very close to the lower Florida Keys, and the latest advisory as of 8 o'clock, winds are sustained at 60 miles per hour, and it's roughly about 55 miles west of Key West, Florida. Moving to the northwest at 12 miles per hour. We have some rain bands setting up shop on the eastern half of this storm and aiming for the lower Florida Keys. And here's a good view of the radar to show you that the rain is heavy and coming down hard around portions of the Florida Keys. It is roughly 55 miles to the west of that area, and just shy 20 miles to the south, there's one very strong feeder band that's approaching Key West, and another one's already impacting Big Coppic Key, Cudjoe Key, and even Big Pine Key. But because minor flooding will be happening shortly, the Weather Service issued a street flood advisory that will run all the way through 10:45 this morning for mile markers 0 through 8. About 1 to 3 inches have already fallen, and more to come. In fact, portions of the lower middle Florida Keys under a flood watch, and outer feeder bands impacting parts of Naples, Marco Island right now, even Fort Myers. For us, we saw a few of them, but mostly dry weather underway. Homestead seeing some spotty downpours. But here is a tropical storm force wind gust that's being clocked in Sand Key up to 54 miles per hour, and in Key West up to 43 miles per hour. And this is certainly creating extremely rough conditions. A lot of the models suggesting 3 to 5 inches of rain with isolated amounts of up to 8, which is why these areas in the shaded color in green are under a flood watch. There's also a coastal flood advisory through 2 p.m. And once we have high tide happening, some additional flooding concerns will be possible. The forecast track from the Hurricane Center calls for the center of Elsa to be to the west of Naples this afternoon, stronger with 65-mile-per-hour winds, and it could be shy of becoming a hurricane by the time it makes landfall around the northern west coast of Florida. And that could happen anywhere between Venice and Perry, Florida, which is why Cedar Key, Clearwater, Tampa under a hurricane watch. Storm surge warnings in effect. So South Florida, we're going to see some outer feeder bands producing some gusty downpours, and the potential for a strong and thunderstorm is there. Also, with the developing east and west coast sea breezes emerging this afternoon. Tomorrow, drying out nicely with our typical summer pattern kicking in for Thursday and into the weekend. That's your 7 on 7 forecast.
All right, Viv, we want to head back down to the Florida Keys.
7's Kevin Ozebek is there live with how things are looking there, Kev.
Well, as Elsa skirts along to the west of us, she's really kicking up the surf here. Right now, we're seeing waves around 2 to 3 feet high, crashing along the southernmost point, one of the famous landmarks here. Now, usually you would see a line of tourists here trying to take their photos next to that buoy, but not today. Most people are kind of hunkered inside, waiting for this rain and the winds to subside. For the most part, we have not seen much wind this morning until right now. The gusts have picked up a little bit. We're starting to see those palm fronds fly around. Still, we really have seen a good amount of rain. This storm really has been a soaker for those of us who have been in the lower Keys. There is some isolated street flooding. Most roads do look passable. We are seeing a good amount of traffic here this morning in Key West. But some roads, they definitely do have a few inches of standing water on top of them. The National Hurricane Center has been warning us that here in the lower Keys, we could get anywhere from 3 to 5 inches of rain, but there could be some isolated pockets here in the lower Keys that could get up to 8 inches of rain. On top of that, a 1 to 2 foot storm surge is possible. But right now, from our vantage point right here, the impressive thing is that surf behind us. It really is incredible to see these waves crashing ashore this morning. This is the south end of Key West. On the north end, because how the storm is moving, the water is absolutely calm. So we do know she's skirted along the west of us just based on these wave patterns that we see right here. That is the latest live in Key West this morning. Kevin Ozebek, Today in Florida.
Great reporting, Kevin. Please be careful out there, you and your photog, and things a lot calmer up on Florida's west coast, but that could change soon.
Yeah, there are several weather alerts and warnings active for parts of the Sunshine State. Reporter Madeline Rivera has more from Clearwater.
We need to be ready.
Heavy storm surge and strong gusts hitting the Florida Keys Monday, signaling Elsa is staying on course for the Sunshine State. But even though Elsa isn't expected to turn back into a hurricane, officials say a storm is still a storm, and precautions should always be taken.
Use common sense. We are going to have some good gusts of wind, and we're going to have some torrential downpours.
So far, many communities seem to be heeding those calls, with folks anchoring down loose items around their homes, filling up sandbags, and stocking up on food and water.
We got the notification that we could get sandbags, and we're right on some water, so we just want to do everything that we can.
We started asking some of the locals around here what they're doing. We figured if they start evacuating or if they're worried about this, then we should be worried too.
Experts say the storm could cause some flooding as well as some isolated tornadoes across central Florida.
The winds that we're expecting and the rainfall did not really warrant the opening of evacuation centers. People will be safe to shelter at home.
And forecasters predict Elsa will continue moving north along the western coast of Florida Tuesday, traveling with wind speeds of up to 65 miles per hour. In Clearwater Beach, Florida, Mallory Rivera, 7 News.